Hey guys, welcome back. It is your favorite Gimp with a Limp, and I'm here with another 5-minute review where I tell you whether a game's worth buying, getting it on sale, or if you should pass. Today we're going to take a look at Company of Heroes by Bad Crow Games. Now, Company of Heroes is based on the real-time strategy game of the same name by Sega. It's a World War II game where you build bases and produce units to attack the enemy forces in either like a single player campaign or multiplayer skirmish battles. The board game is a direct adaptation of this using hex-based maps and miniatures to recreate the battlefield. So when it came to the components, they went full Jurassic Park, sparing no expense. The mounted maps are excellent and well detailed. The player boards are layered so the cubes and cards fit snugly, preventing them from easily being knocked out. Expansions like the terrain packs bring buildings, flags, and sandbags, which really gives the game a 3D look. Plus, they look outstanding when they're painted. The best part of the components by far is the miniatures because they're very solid and well detailed. Even without being painted, they still look amazing on the board and they really bring the game to life. As far as gameplay is concerned, this is the most direct adaptation of a video game to a board game that I have ever seen. Just like the video game, you use infantry to capture control points around the map. These control points increase your income, which you then use to purchase more units during the supply phase. Also, just like the video game, there are terrain features like bridges and buildings that you want to take control of to control movement on the battlefield and gain extra defenses during combat. Speaking of combat, it's an ingenious system based on dice, but not necessarily rolling the dice. Different units put out different types of damage like anti-infantry, armor piercing, or even explosive. This forces you to be tactical with your units as some units are resistant to certain types of damage, like tanks are resistant to anti-infantry as an example. These resistances are shown in-game when it comes to the dice in the effect that you get to roll. Some units do get to roll these dice defensively, but you don't always get that ability if you don't have a resistance to that type of damage. Like infantry being shot by anti-infantry fire will not get to roll any defensive dice unless they have some outside mitigating factor, like being in a building or having sandbags. There's even a solo expansion with an app support that works quite well. It uses cards and tokens to generate enemy orders and hidden enemy units. Now, realistically, I could go on talking about this game forever, and I did because I did a 12-part series. You really should check it out if you want to see the game in action. It should be no secret at this point that this game is a must-buy for anyone who's into the genre. If you like real-time strategies, you like tactical games, you like miniature games, you like the Kickstarter-based games, anything like that, absolutely this one's going to be one that's up your alley. If you just enjoy painting miniatures, this comes with just a buttload of miniatures that you can paint. Make sure you keep in mind that there is a 1.5 version Kickstarter that is going to be releasing soon. So if you weren't able to get this game when it originally released, you will be able to get it then.